It's your boy Young Hustle Game, and welcome back to Legend Hill Trails of Cold Steel. This is part 10 of this live stream walkthrough, playthrough, such and such thing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making this an episode. It's an episode, guys. Episode 10. Alright? That's how it is. Point blank period. Anyway, I hope you guys really are enjoying this series as much as I have. We had just finished up Star Wars Jedi The Fallen Order. If you want to look at those, just go to my page and just click down online, and you'll go from episode 1 from part 1 all the way to part to the finale. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough series as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell to get all the updates when I post. I'm posting every day now. It's 2020, baby. I'm back on my grind, and I'm starting new. All right, cool. Let's get this up to at least 10 likes. You know what I'm saying? All the likes really help the support of my channel. So yeah, hope you guys are into it. Let's dive right back in. So where we last left off, we just finished up field study number 2. So now we're kind of settling in, to school life. So now we're getting ready to take midterms, and then we're gonna get ready to take on the old schoolhouse and find out, and probably maybe not this episode, find out where we are going on our next field study. All right, let's go. And we're back. I'm gonna shut up right here because my boy Ring's talking.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
The sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Jeez, what should I do? I could stand to the bone up on just about everything, honestly, but my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you, if you think it will help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. My biggest weak spot is Arabonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the material we're going over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you like. Though, in return, I appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. Would you like to stay with me, Fee? I guess so. Ooh, would you two mind if I jump in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. This is a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Huh? What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Hey, Reem? What is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. Day before the exams is free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. When you run out of bonding points, the time of day will change to the evening and the main story will advance. Yes, I already know. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pass this exam. I'm just telling and teasing you guys. Trust me, I know. There we go. Shoot, I couldn't find out where everything was. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the gym, then I'm gonna go to the library, and then I think I'll go to the second floor. So let's go to the gym first. I love the fast travel in this game. I swear, it's so much easier. So climb up here. The two lovely ladies. One, and we know best girl number 1 and best girl number 2. Preferably, I prefer best girl number 1 because I just love Elisa. She's so freaking adorable. She's waifu material. But anyway, talking to Elisa. Oh, are you two studying? Elisa probably met up with Laura because she was worried about her. Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. That's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I never had to deal with a series of exams right in a row like this. Lessons could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Reem? I'd love to. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basic illustration, right? You got it. Let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Reem? Sure. Guess what, guys? My voice acting is back. I know it's a little bit late. Okay, first question. Elisa, what is a destin? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits the object. You think correctly. So, Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays a subject roughly, with very little in the way of detail. That's what can be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right. Sketches and desins are basically two sides of the same coin, since both are used to start a painting. The big difference is that desins usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. But there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura? That would be crocus, I believe. You two know your stuff. Maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let me see if I can find some. Hey, Reem, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Well, if you insist, maybe we should have respected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. And so the three continued their art study session. Of course, I know. Oh, and if you guys have not realized, this is a New Game Plus playthrough, meaning that I got all my skills from my own personal save file that I have on this game, and bonding, my bonds, everything is purely just leveled up to the way I want it to. So let's go to the second floor. talk to my main man, Eustace and Gaius. Gaius is my real. Hey, I want a best friend like Gaius. Gaius is like that cool dude, man. Like he's just too chill. Oh, are the two of you studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through things, huh? More or less. You caught us just as we reached the section on military symbols. Care to join us? Sure, couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science until we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as though most schools teach military mutiny along with literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we'd be happy to have another person to paddle. Have a seat. That's cool. I like that. That was a nice little tidbit right there. Then let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. This is the symbol of infantry, for infantry. So it's like, so kind of like the four triangles. Okay, that's why I'm just gonna call it the four triangles. Reen tried to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure it's this. Okay, so that's headquarters. So there's like big rectangle, small rectangle. Okay, I got it. Guys, then you can draw the symbol for an armored troop. Sure, this should be it. That's an armored troop. There's a circle inside a rectangle. Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? That's engineer, right? You got it. Oh, I can see because it's like a E that's just flipped on its side. If you just kind of look, like tilt your head to the right, you can see that's just an E just flipped to the side. That's kind of cool. Whew, there's so much to memorize for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. This seems like the raw basics too. Given that not all of us will end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on the battlefield. That's part of why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed. Hey, okay. Now, did I say I was going to the library? I did. No, no, I was going. Was it studio? Let's go to studio. Where are my two lovely ladies are? There you girls are. Alright, are you two studying, going over Erebonian history? I can't memorize things like this, because it's all pointless. Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Reen? I'm sure it'll make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. Oh my god. Ah! The exam's gonna be focused on the War of the Lions, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning then? I cannot make a girl voice, so I'm not going to try. I kind of high-pitched my voice a little bit, but I'm not going to try. After that, the Dracos gathered soldiers in the North Highlands. And in the year 952 of the Septine calendar, he liberated the capital and bringing the war to an end. Excellent. Well done, Fee. I guess it stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They say it was raining in Heimdall that day, but legend has it that the moment Draco stepped into their own city, the rain stopped. Huh, that's neat. Yeah, seems like that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you have fun while you study, it makes that much easier for the material to stick in your memory. Interesting, so that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall we finish this stuff off then? Please. Now, everything that I just did is gonna be on, on the exam. So I gotta make sure that I do it right. Oh, my thing with Fee's about to level up. That's cool. Link 5. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't even realize because of the rain. Guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms.
Excuse me.
Okay, hold the phone. Wait a second. Where did the umbrella come from? It's just like, wow, and then, really? And who are you? With that lovely voice. She does have a lovely voice. It's really smooth.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness, but I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Reen.
How does woman know our name? Ain't nobody just gonna just think about that for just a split second? She called us Master Reen. How does she know our name?
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Right?
Reen?
Oh, it's my baby girl. Ooh, it's my waifu right there. That's wifey right there. That's wifey.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay.
Aw, that's so cute. No, they do look like the perfect couple, though. That's in my personal opinion. I like that romance crap.
Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sisters asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, you know, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything. Especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal. Though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kinda strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act.
Ha! Speak for yourself, Ring. I know that I could pull it off. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't got that much confidence.
She seemed a couple years older than us. Maybe 20 or so?
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
I like that they were talking in this because in the original version, on the PS3 version, they didn't have that voice acted. So it was kind of cool. Oh, great. July 952. See? Crap. It was a crocus, I'm sorry. Crap. No starting over on that one. That's okay. I'm only gonna get one wrong though. This is engineer. This is headquarters. I'm pretty sure this is armored. No. Armored. Yeah. See? I had to think, guys. I was like, oh my god, like what is it? I don't know. I almost lost it. Almost lost it. I don't know this one. Crap. Well, I messed up. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Says, I agree. Anything else? Cause I don't know it. I got 2 out of the, what, 5 questions right? Wrong? I think it's B, A. I would say it's D, then B. No, I think it's B, then D, then A, then C. Boom. Yeah. Because I took CPR class when I was, you know, when I was in school. Hang on, guys. Okay, I'm back on that. Sorry about that. Congratulations on making it through your 4 days of exams. And what do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess way of rewarding you for all your hard work. I don't think that reasoning will stand up to scrutiny. I'm totally spent. It's over. You worked really hard, Fee. Whew. Whew. Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. But don't relax too much, because you got your next practical exam next Wednesday afternoon too. Without the intensive studying, I completely forgot about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next weekend is when we'll know where we'll go for our next field study? Yep, you'll be shipping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You earned at least one day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, burn down the dorm while I'm gone or anything. What? That's not something you used to say to your students, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Hey! Boom, 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 boom. Yo, just listen to that. I'm gonna let you listen to it. It sounds so jolly and peaceful. I love it. It just makes me just feel all giddy. Like, it made me want to go to that school. No, it don't. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's so good.
Now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird. And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Reen. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, it looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time. Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with them. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so too? It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I. We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you. Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. Welcome back, my lady. Huh? What? Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here? She did it. Mother didn't. But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Wow. That turned out to be a really bigger spectacle than what she was planning on. Beyond the Railways, Chapter 3, everybody. Now, unlike Trails of Cold Steel 3, this game is actually not as long as Trails of Cold Steel 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it shouldn't be that long. Actually, I think Trails of Cold Steel 2 is not that long either, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, it's the free day, guys. And you know, as per tradition, we're gonna end it off at the old schoolhouse. You know, so we're gonna blaze through that. So I ain't worried about it.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh.
Simply spectacular.
I know the it doesn't look it like much, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It somewhat looks delicious, but we all know it don't look right. Now, this was Trails of Cold Steel 3, and we saw the food. That'd be a different story, because it's like upscaled, like the graphics for that game compared to this game. It's like you can tell this was a PSP, PS3 video game compared to Cold Steel 3, you know? So, yeah, you can tell the difference.
Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible.
I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast? That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself, thank you very much. Oh, fine. I'll take this up with her myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week. Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Reinford. And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
My bad. I did not mean to skip that other line. So I don't remember what she even says in that line. So I apologize.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Yo, me and Reed literally thought the exact same thing. It's like, yeah, it's kind of heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
After beginning the day with Sharon's peerless breakfast, the members of Class 7 let to go about their daily routine. Meanwhile, Reem would check the tasks the student council had given him for the day. As we know, the old schoolhouse. Ooh, the old bike. Sweet. And the secret in my... Oh, it's that one. Well, let's go ahead and get over and done with. Alright, so, first things first, we're going to take on, let's see here. What's a good one? Let's go to the Student Union building with Machias, you know what I'm saying? So, he's upstairs. All the way to the left. This chess room? No, that's the photo club. Is it? No, it's that creepy girl. Is it right here? Yeah. Wow, he looks really into it. Oh, hello, Lorene. Sorry, I was caught up in my game there. No worries. Sorry if I disturbed you. Is there a big chess game coming up or something? You seem way more focused than I expect for just a regular match. Indeed. There is not just any match either, it's a match that will determine the fate of this club. But I have every intention of completely dominating the upper class students. Chess always seems pretty interesting. Should I stick around and watch? Would you mind if I watched you play for a bit? I'm familiar with the rules at least. It seems like a pretty involving game, even as a spectator. Be my guest. But if you know the rules, how about we play a game instead? I'm sure you have more fun doing that than just watching. Are you sure? Might as well. I'll watch you too, so come on, take a seat here. Yeah. And that's checkmate. That didn't take long. That was some high-level play, Marcus. I didn't stand a chance. There's nothing special. My father taught me to play when I was young. We've been playing against each other ever since, so I've had years of practice now. Apparently, he never lost a game back home. He really is the savior of the chess club. So you were playing against adults ever since you were a kid? That's definitely explaining things. I used to tag along with my dad whenever he went out hunting, but I never got that good at it. Sorry. No, I should never reacted like that. Hunting is not exclusively noble pastime after all. It's just not that common in Heimdall. I can imagine. Last month's field study gave me a lot to think about. I come to realize that it's unfair to me to pass judgment on nobles simply for being born into that life. For example, I never met your parents, but I can tell from talking to you that they're good people. Marcus. Man, I'm glad we made up. Don't start getting weird on me now. I don't really get what you're talking about, but yeah, friendship with youth is all about. Speaking of, how about you join your pal in the chess club, Reem? We'll need as many people as possible rather than taking out the upper class chess club. Sorry, but I'll have to decline. The members of the upper class chess club likely that communicating players weaker than they are. This isn't about the fact that they're nobles anymore. They're shaming the very act of playing chess, pure and simple. And Stefan and I aren't gonna let that stand. Well said, Marcus. Well then, I'll be cheering you guys on. Good luck, Marcus. Thanks. I won't let you down. That was a nice little pastime with Marcus. Oh, that did a lot. Ooh. Okay, so let's go down to the field, cause go talk to my boy Usis. I really don't do his that much. Personally, whenever I was playing the game, I was always doing the girls, instead, than focusing on the boys' bond and stuff. Wow, your clothes are covered with dirt. You're even more into this than I realized. It's just dirt, hardly an issue. I'll take a good deal of effort to take care for horses. I suppose it's only natural to end it like this. I suppose you're right. Should I give him a hand while I'm here? Care for a little help? I got some experience working with horses myself, so it'll help things go a little faster. It must be your hobby to show up a bit to assist people. Your offer doesn't come at an opportune moment, though. I was just about to start watching them, so feel free to join. Scrub. Whew, this is every bit as tough as I remember it being. I already think I'm throwing away in the towel. You were the one who offered the help, so don't think I'll let you back out so easily. I know. Aren't you getting a little tired yourself, Eustace? We wouldn't want you to overexert your frail little noble body or anything. Maybe you should go take a nap. What do you take me for? This is nothing. Perhaps you put as much effort into your work as you do your toothless jokes. We'd be done by now. Shut up! I'm doing just fine. I guess Eustace isn't friendly towards girls than he is to guys. Right, time to Whoa there! We got a wild one here. Understandable. This horse recently arrived from the North Highlands. He's still young, so he hasn't quite grown accustomed to the stables yet. Does the school normally get horses all the way from the Highlands? Indeed. They known to breed the best horses. Even the army gets their horses from there. Now then. You're pretty good at that. When I was young, I used to go to the stables whenever I felt bored. My brother taught me about both how to ride horses and how to take care of them. I'm truly grateful for that. You two are lucky to have each other. I'm not gonna let some snooty noble who learned about horses with a silver spoon in his mouth show me up like this. It's subtle, but he's definitely changed since we came back from our last field study. Feels like he's more willing to open up with us now. Care to explain what you're staring at? Haha, don't mind me. Anyway, we got a horse to clean. Wow, I didn't realize how low my link with uses was. That's a little sad. Let's go to Toa. I really haven't done anything with her. So why not? She in here? Toa! Hey girl. Nice work today, Reen. Are you looking forward to the midterm results announcement as much as I am? It sounds strange to say it, but I am. You're looking pretty busy for someone who just finished their midterms, though. You bet. Now that the year's halfway through, we got a whole lot to discuss. So much, in fact, that we even reserved this room just to discuss it. There's the Academy Festival, someone who wants to use the swimming pool next month, and there's about a zillion other events. Man, I guess it's easy being a student council member. I think you're the last person in the world who would actually take this advice, but try not to overwork yourself. I guess I'll consider it. Thanks, Reen. She's just as busy as ever. Maybe there's something I can do to help. Is there anything I can help you with? I got some spare time, man. You seem swamped. Really? That'd be great. It just so happens that our usual note taker is home nursing a cold today. Would you mind filling in for her? No problem. There's one thing I could do is write notes. And so it fell to me to jot down every idea, both helpful and harebrained, raised at a student council meeting. After a short parade of exchanged names, shaking hands, and slightly too long eye contact, he got down to business. Well, that should cover everything on the agenda. Someone will be here before we know it, so I think the pool should be our highest priority. Agreed. We'll get right on it. We should decide who will be handling each task while we're at it. They allow me to take care of the arrangements regarding the pool. I'll get our documents sorted out and hand them over to requisite instructors. You mean it? Thanks. Let me know if anything comes up. Oh, speaking of which, do we have any updates on what we discussed last month? Just a moment, please. Allow me to gather the necessary documents. She's so good at her job that even the upper class students are hanging out on her every word. I guess she didn't just charm her way into the office. Several similarly riveting discussions later, the council meeting drew to a close. Thanks for all your help today, Reen. You really didn't need to stay and help me and clean up everything, but I'm glad you did. You always do so much for us. I'm just trying to return the favor. But you're really something, you know that? That meeting had a ton of stuff to sort out and plan, but you made it look easy. You're like a human student notebook. Thanks? I think you might be exaggerating a bit, though. I couldn't get a thing done without the rest of the student council. Not a thing. But really? You probably saw it during the meeting. We were able to sort everything out because everyone brought their ideas and opinions to the table. I'll sit in my fancy chair acting now as my role as president, but they're the ones doing all the heavy lifting. I never would have thought of it that way. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm really suited to being president. But if everyone believes I am, there's no way I can let them down. Even if I can't meet all the expectations, I want to show them that I'm trying. Wow, I guess that's the best anyone could do in your shoes. Still, Toa at least got that much to guide her. Maybe if I knew what I want to do, if I had that kind of purpose, maybe I know what kind of man I want to be. Reen? What are you doing? Sorry, you just look so stone-faced there for a second. I couldn't help myself. You're in first year. You don't need to get ahead of yourself. You got another full year here to figure things out. Wait, you're not psychic, are you? I know how hard you've been working, Reen. I can see it as well as anyone, if not better. I don't know what has you so worried, but your answer will come in time. Just think things step by step. I guess. No, you're right. Deep down, I know what she's saying is true. If I start getting desperate, I'm just gonna paralyze myself with fear. We still have a lot more stuff to clean up and put away, but once we finish, I'll make us some tea. That's one way to get me to hurry up. Boop. That'd be really nice if we got, like, you know, voice acted. Alright, now that that got taken care of. Wrong place, wrong. I meant to go to the academy field. So. Anybody else find it sketchy that he just sitting right behind the back of the warehouse like that? I find it creepy. Excuse me, is your name Vincent by any chance? Indeed it is. Standing before you is a nobleman overflowing with love and pathos. The one, the only, Vincent Fraud. I presume that you're the Cupid that asked the student council to send me. He's quite the character. He really seems like himself. To like himself, but that's what I've grown to expect from Class 1. I'm no Cupid, but I am here on behalf of the student council, yes. Haha! Then you may still well serve my purposes. Allow me to congratulate you on making your way here. So, based on your request and my new nickname, I'm assuming you want me to find someone for you? Yes, something along those lines. Do you have some time to spare? If so, I should begin explaining the particulars of my own request. Please, elaborate on your request. Haha, a fine answer indeed. Although, before we continue... Serifera is currently nowhere to be seen. Now that I think about it, this is kind of an unusual meeting place. Are you hoping to keep this request quiet? Not exactly. I was merely hoping to avoid things getting meddled in. My father sent Serifera to the academy to keep an eye on me. As you can imagine, her watchfulness can occasionally be rather constraining. Huh. Well, that is part from the meat of the matter. To be blunt, I have received not one, not two, but 3 passionate love letters of late, and all from a single writer. Curiously, however, the writer in question signs with not but a nom de plume. What I request of you, my fine fellow, is to find out just which lovely lady is responsible for these. That's reasonable, but are you sure it's appropriate for me to try and find her? There are anonymous after all. Do take a moment to think it over. The fact that she chose to use a pen name rather than remaining completely anonymous is proof of a pining, hopeful heart. In fact, I'm absolutely certain that she wishes to find for me to find her. I suppose I'll have to trust your judgment on this one. What's more, she sent cookies along with her 3rd letter. I would hardly be worthy of the Fraud name if I did not properly thank her, would I? Yeah, I don't think I could stop you at this point if I tried. Do you have any additional information that will help me pinpoint exactly who we're looking for? I do indeed. The first hint is that she's a first year. As a man well versed in the feelings of beautiful women, I was able to deduce this from the respectful tone of her letters. Additionally, the fact that she attached a pressed grand rose at the end of each letter may serve as a hint as well. Huh. And what exactly is a grand rose? Oh, heaven forbid it! You tell me you never heard of a grand rose? I'm ashamed to say I don't. Shame is the only proper response for such a gauche step. The grand rose is a magnificent crimson rose and a universal symbol of passionate romance. What's more, it's often associated with confessing one's love for another. Sounds like the perfect flower for a love letter. I'm having too much fun with this. I love it. I love it. I'm having too much fun with doing his voice. Woo! Quite. Which brings us to why this is a hint. The only way to obtain a grand rose in Trista is to purchase it from the town florist. So we ask the florist who purchased one. Precisely. We'll be able to discover just which shy maiden has sent these letters to me. Would you take on this task for me then? As long as you don't mind sticking to the plan we just discussed, I don't see why not. I am truly indebted to you. Based on her pseudonym and her use of a grand rose, I can only imagine her lady is the very model of grace. Now that you mention it, what was the name she used? Oh, it seems I neglected to mention that very important detail. She calls herself the Grand Maiden, a nickname taken from the daughter of a baron who married into the imperial family long ago. The emperor at the time was so smitten that he gave her countless numbers of garnered roses, and so came the moniker. I see. Can't say I ever heard that story before, but it is interesting. But there's no time to stand around thinking about it. I'll head over to the floor shop right away. Very well. I will leave this matter in your very capable hands. Clearly capable hands, but I think it sounded better if I said it's very. Not gonna lie to you, I had way too much fun doing this guy's voice. I loved it so much. Didn't even care. It was so good to do that guy's voice, and I had so much fun doing it. Hey, flower shop lady. Excuse me, would you mind if I ask you a question? Not at all. Go ahead. It would be hard to find out if I looked at my records, but I'm not exactly sure I should disclose the information. Understandably so. I don't intend to do anything with this information that they don't want me to, though. If they ask me to keep their identity a secret, that's what I'll do. I see. Well, if that's the case, I guess I can help you out. Just remember, though, it's your job to give the Mystery Center your support and nothing more. I wish her the best of luck. This request really is getting pretty complicated at this point. Right, I count 3 first years who made a Grand Rose purchase recently. In class order, first is Beryl from class 3, then there's Vivi from class 7, and Rosine from class 5. I see, thank you very much for your help. Not at all, good luck. Alright, so Rosine should be here at the church, as you can see. Now, keep in mind, Rosine plays an important part and when we get to Trails of Cold Steel 2 and in Trails of Cold Steel 3. So keep an eye on that, alright? I want y'all to remember that. Remember that when I get to that game. Excuse me, you're Rosine from class 5, right? That's correct. Why do you ask? I have a quick question, kind of a personal question for you. Oh no, that certainly wasn't me. I did buy a Grand Rose, but it was for the purpose of decorating the church. Oh, I see. Sorry to ask such an embarrassing question then. It's fine. That is kind of embarrassing. Let's go back to the academy. I know I'm supposed. Oh yeah, student union building. I didn't think on it for a second. Like, oh my god, where was I going for a second? Should be on the second floor, I think. Yep. Oh, great! It's this girl who did it. The creepy one. You're Beryl from class 3, right? I certainly am. And what do you want from me? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Reen told Beryl by his investigation and asked if she was the one who sent Vincent the letters. Do I seem like the kind of girl who would be interested in romance? I need to purchase a Grand Rose to use in a ritual, that's all. I see. That answered my question. But now I wonder what that ritual she mentioned is all about. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. Sorry to disturb you. Sometimes it's good to be disturbed. Good day to you. Yeah, she's creepy. I'm sorry. She's creepy to me, and I can't stand it. I don't like creepy people. It's weird. Especially when you move, talk, and act weird to the point where it's just, like I said, creepy. Like, creepy. Now, you're Vivi from class 6, right? Is it 6? No, class 4. What am I talking about? You got it? Why do you ask? There's something I'd like to ask you. Well now, that is pretty interesting. I'm gonna take that as a no. Yeah, if I wish it was me, but I'm having too much fun teasing Linday to sit my sight on any boys right now. I did buy a grand rose, but not to confess to some boy or anything. Not when I got a sister to prank. Thanks. Good talk. I've asked all 3 girls the Flores told me about, but none of them seem to have the scent of letters. Guess the trail's gone cold. I should report back to Vincent for now. When you guys find out who sent the rolls, I ain't gonna lie, when I first found out, I died laughing. I'm not gonna laugh this time, but it was funny. It's pretty, it's not hilarious, but it's pretty damn funny. Tell me, did the investigation prove successful? Wait, don't tell me. Have you brought the mystery woman here? Oh, be still, my beating heart. Yo, I can't. I'm taking this way too serious. I'm having fun doing this. Yeah, about that. I wasn't able to find her in the end. Oh, you can't be serious. Did you ask the Flores as we discussed? I did, and I spoke to all 3 girls who purchased grand roses. None of their reasons for doing so had anything to do with you. I can go into detail if you like. It matters not. If they did not concern me, then they are simply not my concern. I'm sorry that wasn't any help. But there's one thing I'm curious about. What could a girl get a grand rose if she didn't get to go to the florist? There's no way to tell. Perhaps if the grand maiden is a noble, she could have alternate source, however. My darling Vincent, I found you! Who goes there? State your business. The cookies I just baked end up far more delicious than I ever could have imagined. So delicious that they can only be destined for the lips of my beloved. My elegant, dashing, darling Vincent. What could possess a person to approach another out of nowhere and say such befuddled things? Furthermore, I did not have any of the foggiest of who you are. Oh, but you do. What if I told you that I was the grand maiden all along? No way. I can hardly blame you for being speechless with joy. My real name is Margaret Dresden. My lovely grand roses that I attached were grown by my family. So that's how you got them. If you're part of Baron Dresden's family, then could it mean... Oh, so you know the story? Your suspicions are indeed correct. I, Margaret Dresden, hail from the same family line as the lovely grand maiden herself. It all adds up. Inconceivable. How could you, of all people, be related to the Grand Maiden? When her beauty pales compared to your own? Look, darling, we're already completing each other's thoughts. And yours are oh so sweet. What you said, it couldn't have been further from my actual thought. Even when you're shy, you're still so wonderful. Seeing the surprise on your handsome face made me waiting to reveal my name entirely worth it until the end. My beautiful Vincent, it's time for you to reply to my love letters. Will you enter a relationship with me? You may choose one of the 2 replies. I will be delighted, or there will be no greater honor. Sorry, how many options did you say you were giving him? I can't help it. This is hilarious. This woman could hardly be more different than the demure maiden her letters made her out to be. My only answer for you is a resounding no. Now be gone and bother me no more. So that's how it is. Oh, just when I think you couldn't be more adorable, to think you're the sort of man who hides his true feelings away. I beg your pardon? There's no need to fear. Please have one of these special cookies I prepared. One bite, you no longer feel the need to keep your innermost longings out of public view. Don't tell me you mixed something into your cookies. Oh, but that isn't for me to know, and you to find out. Stay back! Don't come any closer! You! Don't just stand there! I need your aid to survive! I had no idea how to handle a situation like this either. You're your own, pal. Don't worry, my darling. There may be slight bitter aftertaste, but it'll be all worth it in the... I've been looking for you, Master Vincent. Sarifa! Dare I ask, what are you doing in a place like this? Sarifa, I beg of you, please, free me from this terrifying situation. If I recall, you are my sweetheart's darling maid, are you not? So this is Sarifa he mentioned. As much as I hate to interrupt the situation at hand, I'm afraid I must. Master Vincent, your presence at the upper class dorm is required at once. A delivery of the utmost importance from Count Flora awaits you there. I see. Then I have no choice. I must go at once. But... These cookies are a present for Master Vincent, are they not? In that case, may I actually leave them in my hands for now? I'll make sure he enjoys every last one of them later. Well, if you insist. That seems as though Master Vincent has roped you into this nonsense as well. Hopefully this can dull some of the pain that this annoyance has surely caused you. Thank you. With that, I wish you all a good day. Let us go, Master Vincent. Indeed. She came at the right time to save his scrawny ass. That may prove to be quite the obstacle. But no matter, there shall be plenty of opportunities to woo my darling from here on out. I believe it's time to get started on a new batch of cookies. Well, today's been full of unique encounters, to say the least. At least the request is over and done with. But let's just call it how you see it, Ring. That was just totally wild. Might as well just say it is what you think it is. Literally. That's literally what I thought it was. It was something that really did not need to happen. Nope, not one bit. Alright, so let's go on to the engineering building. Angelica, even though she likes girls, she's very beautiful. I would. Let me shut up. This is a PG channel. Hey there, Reen. Thanks for stopping by. Might I ask where Elisa and Laura are? Those two lovely flowers would do wonders and brighten up this dreary old building. Let's not make Reen's life even harder than it already is. Sorry, I probably shouldn't think out loud. I still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she definitely is an interesting one. That aside, your request was for me to assist with the test out the Oval bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? Oh please, I can hear you making those vroom vroom noises before you even step through the door. I was not! But wait, does that mean... Yeah, we want you to ride the Oval bike. Me? I can't deny that. That's what I wanted this to be, but I never expected it to actually happen. I'll give you all the juicy details when we're actually ready to test. Before we start, however, we want to make sure you have the time. So how about it? You ready to ride? Okay, let's ride. Good answer. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. And because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. As you might expect, she and that bike are practically symbiotic. I'm sorry. When she's on it, she's a sight to behold. But because we tuned it specifically to her, it might become a little too tough for anyone else to handle. Think of her as an unruly horse. There's no denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. Right. I'm really hoping I can make it through this alive. Don't scare him now, Angie. Crow's ridden it just fine. But I suppose he's been working on this bike since we started too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner, which is great. I'll have a more objective opinion after you ride. I guess it all makes sense why you asked me then. Feeling a little nervous, are we? Let's head over to the highway. Look at Crow thinking he all cool, man. That's what he thinks he's so cool. So, what are Toa and Crow doing here? Angie and George told us you'd be doing this. So I came along to show my support and take some time off work. My reason is quite as sweet as little Toa's here. Like I said before, this bike is at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. What? Wait, what? Thanks. Crow, don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Reen. Just ignore everything this guy says. I do, and it was worked out great for me. We can rebuild the bike, so stay focused on keeping yourself safe. Right. Thanks. Do you have much experience riding horses? Actually, yeah. You shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. So have fun. Thanks, Angelica. That helps. I won't let you down. Okay then. That should be just about everything you need to know. I think I get it now. The 3 things you want me to test are the starting up the bike, shifting gears, and coming to a stop, correct? That's right. We want you to see how you handle everything. Let me give you a few pointers. You might not really get them until you're on the bike proper, though. Hit me. Okay, make sure y'all guys pay attention to this if you guys are playing along or like you want to know what you do. First of all, you can't ride it if you can't get it moving. So let's talk about how you start and get it started. Starting the engine is simply enough, but how smoothly you ride off will depend on how well you can operate the bike's clutch. Once you shift in the first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Remember what I just said. Once you shift in the first gear, open the throttle and then slowly and steadily release the clutch. Release the clutch slowly and steadily when I start moving. Okay, I'll try not to forget. Slowly and steady. Next up is switching gears. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly and firmly. Once you shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily, just like when you started. So, quickly and firmly, slow and steady. The last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle, apply the brakes to both wheels, front and back. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure though. Apply the brakes strongly to the front and lightly to the back. That should bring you to a smooth stop. Strongly to the front, lightly to the back. That's a lot to remember, but I think I can do this. That's the way. This is all about learning through experience and getting used to riding on the fly anyway. So what do you say? Ready to go? You bet. Slow and steady. Now we're talking. This is great. There he goes. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets back. He's gonna love it. Hopefully. Time to switch gears. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm amazed just how stable and smooth the ride is too, considering how heavy it is. I think I'm used to the speed now. Let's try switching gears. First thing you roll the throttle, then you pull the clutch in. Pull in the clutch, change the gears, and then release it. Pull in the clutch quickly and firmly, then change gears, and after that I need to release the clutch, slowly but steady. See? There we go. Perfect. Going this fast really does feel great. I get why Angelica loves this so much. Well, the fun's got to come to an end eventually. It's probably about time to stop. Obviously, I need to hit the brakes, but how much pressure do I put on them? Strongly at the front, lightly at the back. See? Told you. Oh. Welcome back, Reen. Well, how was it? I'm amazed to say the least. The sheer speed, the engine's vibrations, and the feeling of the wind as you ride along? I never experienced anything like it. No amount of horse riding could ever prepare me for this. Just wow. Guess you got some potential. Look at this guy. He's trying to act all calm and composed, but his face is just screaming, "Let me go back out and ride." Plain as day. Seems like you handled it really well too, based on your report. I have to admit, I didn't expect those kind of results out of you. It's a pretty unwily machine. It's even more impressive considering it was his first ride with her too. Nice to know that I could have a worthy rival when waiting in the wings. Not everyone can get that much praise out of Angie. You should pat yourself on the back. It's a real honor. Now we need to hear some more detailed impressions on each phase. But let's do that back at the engineering building. Good plan. Aw, they're having so much fun with this. Maybe too much. Thanks, Reen. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be much more stable ride from now on. I have to be sure to tell Lisa's mother about everything we learned today if they end up mass producing over bikes. Lisa's mother is the chairman of the Reinford group, isn't she? I didn't know you were familiar with each other. The Rogner and Reinford families share a good relationship, actually. Oh yeah? They're both big names in Ruhr, right? Yeah, Angie's dad is one of the group's biggest shareholders, too. Wow, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. At least his mother provided the engine and a number of other parts for the bike too. So that's how you get your hands on everything. That's right. Although whether or not Rifle will actually mass produce the bike is an entirely different matter. Their biggest goal is to turn it to a profit. So the only way it's happening is we can show them that it would make money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that the masses can handle. And today you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. Wow, I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. I guess my first impressions of you were around the mark. Oh, I haven't properly thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping us today. Here's a little token of my thanks. Are you sure about this? It seems like a really valuable course. Of course, I'm sure you've been able to put it to good use. Well then, Reen, thanks for your help today. I'd like to see it help us out next time we need a hand too. I'll cancel my plans as soon as you ask. Well, that's main quest first, number 1 done. Now that that's done, we're gonna go into the old schoolhouse where we, take on a dungeon like we normally do. It's a dungeon, okay? Let's be real. It's an RPG. Whenever you gotta do this is a dungeon. It's a different dungeon every time. Hello. This will be our 3rd time going down in the old schoolhouse. The layout really shifted around last time, so I better finish everything up and prep before heading in. Should we get this show on the road? Actually, yes, because I did everything. Yoink. What was that? There really must be something down there. Anyway, let's get this party started. Everyone from Class 7 has said they were willing to come along. Now, who should I call? I'm actually gonna get, Machias, Emma, Eustace, Fee, and then... Trying to think who. Let's get Elisa. Right, let's go. Everyone ready? Ready whenever. I've been informed of what you've discovered during your previous investigations. Unlike certain elements among us, there's no chance I'll hold you back. You better not be referring to me. I have no intention of slowing anyone down. Alright, I'm counting on you. After what happened last time, there's no telling what we're in for. Keep your wits about you, everyone. I think it was right to bring Emma. So now that that's over with, let's go to the links. Well, tactics actually, because I want to link up with that. There we go. Alright. Oops. So this is the elevator that you mentioned? It does seem rather mysterious. Another light's lit up on the main panel too. Looks like we can go down as far as the 3rd floor now. When did that happen? How does the system operate? Anyway, let's check out what the 3rd floor has in store for us. We need to investigate whether anything has changed this month. So, let's go down to the 3rd floor. Yoink. You would think that this elevator shouldn't be exist. It's way too ancient. But it does. This seems to be the 3rd floor. And here's another stone door. Hardly surprising at this point. I think it's fair to assume that we'll find some strong monsters lurking inside. Yeah, I think we can safely assume we're not headed for a picnic. Alright, let's be careful out there, everyone. Floor 3, Area 1.
Please be careful, everyone.
I'm about to blaze through this, literally. So, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna hit this guy. We're gonna knock him out real fast. Well, them out real fast.
My turn.
So, go to Crash. I think I'm gonna hit with the Gale. Right there. Bang, bang, bang.
I'll handle this.
Then I think I'll hit with the treasure sword right there.
Right. All right,
wow.
Let's keep moving.
And that's how you do it. Alright. Open this chest. Come over here. I think take a right. Yeah. This dungeon is actually not that hard, but I really don't have to fight the enemies if I don't want to. I kind of really don't want to at all. So I'm gonna hit that. Well, not hit it per se. Change the bridges layout right here. Okay, so you need to come over here. Then take a right. I think I need to come over here first. Back off.
We have the advantage.
My turn.
I'll handle this.
Now let's use the art. Let's Judgment Bolt. One shot kill.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Yeah, not bad. Like, once you understand the combat of this game, like, it's pretty simple. Although, I've had to say, I think the button layout for the 3rd game is a lot more simpler and a lot more easier to play with. That's just me personally. I like it better.
Sounds like a nice spot.
I like to play the Cold Steel 3 version of the gameplay a lot better than this one, because Kingdom Hearts, what? Legends of Cold Steel 1 and 2, you gotta switch from You know, you gotta switch it. Whereas where on like you gotta select whatever you want to do. Whereas in Trails of Cold Steel 3, all you really gotta do is just press a certain button. And I like that a lot more. If that makes sense to anybody. And from there, can I hit this? Well, that's one way to knock somebody out. Alright. Now we got area 2.
Looks like we've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, but it ain't that much. Like I said, I'm blazing through this. First, I'm gonna come up here.
What a nice looking treasure chest.
Get the treasure chest. I'm about to hit you in your back. Come here. Don't run from me. Come over here. Then up here, I almost forgot where I needed to go. Then right here, I am literally gonna blaze through this. Hit that. Activate the bridge. It changes the layout once again. Come over here. Come down here. As you can see, take a left. But I don't need to go that way right now. What crap baskets?
We'll have to fight our way through.
My turn.
Fine by me.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Here.
My turn.
You know what?
Be gone.
My turn.
Right. That takes care of them.
Too easy. Alright. Now that's a whip. Hit that real quick. Like really, this is really not a head scratcher of a puzzle, so it's like, eh. Wait.
It's a treasure chest.
No, don't need to come over here. Nope. Oh, did I just mess up? I did, didn't I? Or did I? I did. I just messed my own stuff up. Yeah, let's flip that back over to blue. Alright. Now. Oh yeah, I didn't even get a chance to go this way yet, did I? Come over here. And we've reached the end. See?
All right,
easy.
we're finally
Simple
through.
and easy. We're gonna rest. You know, I mean, I really don't have to rest, but psh, I don't care. I blazed through this. Like I told you, it was easy. Whoa. You was an ugly looking thing. But that's okay, I'm about to smack on this dude. Watch. Tell you too, that all I need to do is do my crabs. Oh my god.
Turn.
Time to take care of this dude.
Azure flames, gather on my blade.
Bang. I'm just gonna one-shot all of you. I don't care.
Great towers.
Somebody's going down. Bang. Bang.
Rest in peace.
My Cowboy Bebop reference. Oh, well, that didn't do crap.
Hope you're ready.
Well, maybe this won't help.
You're finished.
Why is one of his guns a rocket launcher? He cocked it like it was... You know what? Let me shut up. Well, you're dead. Told you I made this look easy. I didn't one-shot him, but I did. I darn sure hurt him. Well,
My turn.
you're dead.
Go!
Yeah! Here!
Right! Now!
I'll help you.
Well, that was it. We won, guys. See? Simple and easy.
Not gonna let you outdo me on the battlefield.
How else would we motivate you?
Simple, easy. I'm happy. Well, we won. So that was the master of this floor? I must say, it posed quite the challenge. And you fought monsters like that every time you ventured in here? Yeah, every time you reach the end of the floor, a beast shows up just like that. Is something the matter, Reem? Oh, I just think that I might have worked out something about this place. It looks like we explored as far as we can go for now, so let's head back outside. I'll tell you more then. Alright. So now that's over with. We're gonna take this teleport like we always do. Then head back to the floor 3 entrance. Warp. I just love the fact that the loading screens for this game are not long at all. About a couple, like maybe if it like a couple seconds, if not like a minute. So it works out perfectly. So let's get out of here. Head up back to the main floor, which is the surface. Then we're gonna head out the, the elevator room. End investigation. Yes. Sunset already, huh? We must have been down there for a long time this month too. Thanks for your help today, everyone. There's no way I could have cleared that place out on my own. You're welcome. What was it you figured out when we were down there? Well, I think the old schoolhouse actually follows certain rules. Rules? Well, think about this. The first rule would be there's always a door at the entrance to every floor. The second is that there's always a really tough monster waiting at the end. The third rule is each month a new floor opens up for us to explore. When you lay out the facts like that, I can't deny them. Someone feels that we're being tested by something or someone. A test? I guess when I start to think about it, it does kind of feel like that. But even assuming that's true, who is it and why? It seems like the only way we can get to the bottom of this is to keep exploring. Yeah, seems that way. Either way, we're going as far as we can to go in today. Let's meet up again next time. The old schoolhouse is done. Well, that's actually it for this episode. Now, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. In the next episode, we're gonna, take on the, what was it? It's the exercise exam. I forget what it's called. and then we're gonna find out where we go on our next field study, which I'm pretty sure y'all gonna like it because I liked it. This is like my favorite part in the entire game, so I hope you guys liked it too. So if you guys have liked this this playthrough so far, please give this at least 20 likes. Did I say 20 in the beginning of the video? Yeah, 20 likes. Let's get this support on this playthrough as much as we can. So I hope you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you get all the updates when I post. I'm posting every day. So I'll see you guys next time. And remember, no matter what anybody else tell you, you can always make your dreams come true. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.